to say a few words in Greek. Να ευχηθώ καλή χρονιά και ευλογημένη χρονιά για μας εδώ, για την ομογένεια, για την Αμερική, αλλά πιο πολύ για την Ελλάδα, η οποία περνάει δύσκολες ώρες, και για την Ευρώπη. Mr. Senator, dear friend, Mrs. Bubulina, I think she left, but she has to be thanked. Madam Ambassador, Mr. Christopher, Mr. President of the Federation, representatives of the various federations and associations, Greek associations, press, relentlessly following us, and thank you. That's quite an event that you have to be here. And beloved friends who are here, it is really a great joy to have Senator Menendez as Grand Marshal. I praise and commend the decision of Federation for such a selection. I have to confess to you that during the last 3 or 4 days, I was reading a very interesting book about the last days of Abraham Lincoln before he was assassinated in Good Friday, 1865, just 15 days before the end, after General Lee surrenders to General Grant, and finally the fight for 4 years of civil war costing 600,000 Americans is almost over. And I thought of the people who continue on this spirit of fighting for the rights of the people, fighting for freedom for everyone, equal rights for everyone, fighting in essence at a cost, at a political cost. And as we are here tonight, I think that Senator Menendez belongs to this kind of noble fighters for what is noble and beautiful and worth for human beings. Senator, we thank you for giving us this example beyond any ethnic or political gains. The human face that is projected here is extremely important, and we thank you. I'm going to carry this image of tonight tomorrow, as I'm going to travel to Albany, New York, and be at the inaugural ceremony of the Senate of New York, and then the state of New York by Governor Cuomo, offering the invocation in both cases. So I will be in a highly political environment. But I will carry the image of tonight, of this gathering, which shows leaders and people, simple people that are here to listen to an announcement about who is going to be the marshal of this parade. And I have to tell you that this night offers a very, very beautiful experience, worth carrying it in the days to come. The good ambassador, former, after a few days, Consul General of Greece in New York, and then Ambassador of Greece in Chile, is going to leave. Madam Ambassador, I would be surprised if you have a surprising appearance on 25th of March. I would be surprised. In fact, I know that some people are already conspiring to make it sure that you will do that. I'm sure about that, and I'm saying that publicly. I don't know if it happens, but I hope it will happen. But on the other hand, it will be an important thing that in the parade we will have someone who in contemporary America is a fighter for freedom, religious freedom, political freedom, freedom for a happy life for everyone, it would be a wonderful thing. And since we set a record in deciding about the parade a year before, and we have an outstanding coincidence of the 25th of March as a Sunday for the parade, I think we have to set a record in terms of participation in numbers of the people. That should be a sign that will show that we adhere to the tremendous values that we are really supporting, defending, and really fighting for them to death. I thank particularly Mr. Philip Christopher. Mr. Philip Christopher, as you know, as you noticed tonight, he is a person who managed to be some sort of a master of ceremonies, dealing with technicalities, who is going to speak, who is going to sit, who is going to stand, but at the same time mixing some high and lofty ideas of an ideologue of high caliber. It's not an ordinary combination. The ideological excellence with the practicality. We need the practicality, we need the ideological excellence. We need both of them, and we need to do anything possible to have a parade that will stay as an event with our people. So tonight we have thanks for the people who are the contributors to this event that will happen. As Archdiocese, as you know, we are always not only ready, we are offering, allow me to say, the best of the parade in the presence of our children, which are an adorable presence in the parade, but we will do more than that, and as far as it is possible, to secure the best representation. We cannot be sure about the specifics of the weather. On that issue, we have our prayer. This is our specialty. We will pray that we will have the best weather. Of course. We cannot guarantee that. But we can guarantee the continuous, persisting, and intense prayer that this would be a day full of shine and joy and glory for what is so beautiful, which is freedom. I mentioned the last days of Abraham Lincoln, and one Dr. mentioned that the French Revolution and the American Revolution preceded the 1821. The 1821 preceded the Civil War, preceded the fight for a unified United States, where slavery would be out, when people would be united for the good and the best for everyone. So here we are celebrating a tremendous, a terrific event, and therefore we hope that we will put a stamp on this day of 25th of March of 2012. Thank you again, Senator. Thank you for accepting the selection. Thank you.